Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to the collective, man, woman, and child, cosmos and earths, eternal light. I see y'all out there. This is how we grow. I shook. Now, today I want to talk about the mathematics, okay? Supreme mathematics. Now, I've been studying supreme mathematics here lately, and let's just say I brought my notes today. So, the question for today is, what is today's mathematics? Now, today is Wednesday, August the 23rd, okay? So let's break down the 23. When you break that down to its simplest form, okay, 2 plus 3 equals 5. So that makes today's mathematics number 5, okay? Now, what is number 5 on the list when we're talking about supreme mathematics? Number 5 is power and refinement. Take out your notes, all right? Or take some mental notes right now, because I'm about to break down the mathematics of today. Now, number 5 is power and refinement. So let's get into it. What is power, collective? Power is the ability to increase your mental and physical endurance by doing something beneficial for yourself as well as others around you. So, that's a beautiful thing, because not only are you thinking about yourself, but you are raising the ultimate frequency all around you. So that means you're giving and you are receiving. That's facts right there. Now, what else is power? Power is the ability to be able to dominate over others. But see, it's a catch-22. But you must not use your power and abuse your power in a negative way. You must use your power wisely and correctly, because when your power is abused and when you use it in a negative way, things could take a turn for the worse. You see what I'm saying? You'll start creating all types of crazy karma that you don't want, and that's negative karma. You want positive karma, positive dharma. You know what I'm saying? You want the universe to bring those blessings back full circle, because you've been putting out good energy. So that means good energy will come back at you full circle, tenfold. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want the universe kicking that ass in more ways than one, all because of the energy that you put out, and because you were simply abusing your power. That's facts right there. So don't abuse your power, collective. It'll be real important for you to use that power correctly. Now, let's talk about refinement. What is refinement? Refinement is to be clean mentally as well as physically. And hear me out right now, collective. At one time in our life, or even it could be now, in the now, we all have been deaf, dumb, and blind. All right? Let me repeat that. We all have been deaf, dumb, and blind. So, it's important, once you gain the knowledge of self, that when you gain the knowledge of self, knowledge stimulates things in your cerebral, in your cerebellum, and in your medulla. The cerebral part of your brain, the cerebellum, and the medulla, all right? That which is in your brain. And when this takes place, you start to elevate that 7.5 ounces in your brain that has been dormant. And when you elevate that 7.5 ounces of your brain that has been dormant for quite some time, that is when activation of your pineal gland starts to take place, all right? And that's when you start tapping into your mind's eye, aka your third eye. You feel me? I see y'all, collective. Now you get it. So, and when you start to tap into your third eye, that is when you start to control life itself as a whole. This is when you start to bend the ethers into your ultimate will. You see what I'm saying? That's when things start manifesting out of thin air. That's facts right there. Now, the mind is the ultimate controller of all elements inside the circumference of 360 degrees. Let me repeat that. The mind is the ultimate controller of all of the elements, okay? That is inside the circumference of 360 degrees, full circle, which is life itself. This thing we call life, collective. Now, we use our mind for everything because you have to think before you act. That's a fact. My grandfather used to always tell me, I pay you guys to think. Therefore, when you think, acting becomes just simple. You see what I'm saying? Because you thought about it. You thought about your actions, and now the actions that you're playing out are positive and they make sense. You added them up, which means you took the proper mathematics. All right, so when you think before you act, things turn out better than when you just act off emotions. That's a fact right there. So you have to deal with refinement, not only mentally, but physically as well. Number 5 on the list, supreme mathematics. That is today's mathematics, man. Ray Mass.